We're live. We're live. We're live.
It's 8:58.
It's 8:58. We officially go live at 895themix.com at 9 a.m. We're just letting you jump on a little bit early so that we can get everything set up and ready to go. You got the time over there, timekeeper?
Yeah. I should probably use my timer. No, but I want to be able to see everybody too, so.
You want to be able to see everybody?
Yeah, why not? I mean,
Where?
read everything too. In case I can't see it there, I'm going to see it here.
Oh, okay. You're going to be watching.
Okay.
Okay. You're going to be watching yourself. We're live, building the audience for you. Blah, blah, blah. And today we actually decided to go live on my page. Hello, Lisa Santiago.
Hello.
Page. And on Brian's page. Hello, Brian K. McNeil's fans. Thank you. I got to love, I don't know. Friends. Brian is on already.
Yes.
Hey, good morning.
Mr. Johnson, how you doing, sir?
Anthony Danino is watching over here. Hey, Anthony.
Good morning, Anthony. How you doing?
We need to put it so that we can do both without looking back and forth and back and forth. Whoa.
All right, it's 8:59.
8:59. We got another minute before we officially start the program, so we give everybody a chance to join on. And both of us are dealing with a little bit of sniffles, but God is good anyhow. Laura Davis, good morning, Laura. Thank you for the love. Thank you.
Good morning, Laura. How are you?
Absolutely.
Cue the music. Let's go.
Cue the music. Let's go.
You just cannot get it in here.
You can't get it. There you go.
Good morning. You've reached 895themix.com, the people's choice, the people's voice. 895themix.com, the place you go for your personal conversations, for your business information, and for your spiritual inspiration. 895themix.com, the people's choice, the people's voice. You can find us online or on the TuneIn app.
And good morning. This is Lisa Santiago McNeil.
And I'm Brian Keith McNeil.
And this is About Last Night.
And we're going to talk about it tonight.
Hey, Judy.
This morning.
Good morning, Judy.
Judy Floyd. Good morning, Judy. We are going to talk about something that's been going on more and more lately. We're going to talk about Facebook beefing.
Beef.
Now, Facebook is free.
Facebook is free.
So you can say what you want to say on your Facebook page.
Please know you can say it.
And you have the freedom also to add friends or delete friends.
Block, delete.
You can do all of that kind of stuff. But
Brian Johnson.
One cool thing about it. What do you say?
I can't see it.
One cool thing about Facebook, you can't see it on your. Okay, is that your opinions can be heard.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like that because they can say their opinions. The challenge is when people have strong opinions against yours, and they want to say their strong opinion against yours on your page.
Right.
Yesterday, you had an incident.
I had an incident. Actually, it's still going on this morning. It's still going on this morning. I'll get it.
I've had lots of incidents going on, and I'm willing to delete people. For example, an example of people I delete because of my opinions. When we see Brother Castillo got shot the day after the other brother in Texas got shot, and then someone comes on my page saying the only reason they got shot was non-compliance.
God bless you too, Brian Johnson. Thank you. And good morning, Antoinette, Stuart, Troy.
But non-compliance is not a death sentence to me. So, and then when people want to argue me down about that,
good morning, Judy.
I don't need to argue fools. So I just delete you.
And that was that was what we were discussing last night. Because I was having some Facebook beef. First of all, let me let y'all know, in case you don't know, I ain't never scared. I ain't scared face to face, and I'm sure not scared over no Facebook.
Okay.
But so we're having it really wasn't beef. We're having a discussion. But
you and someone else, not me.
Someone else, not you. I don't have to argue with you on Facebook.
You
I can
said
argue
we
with
are
you face
and
to
people
face.
listening. So go ahead.
Right, so we're having a discussion, and then one of the things
good morning, Antoinette, that
happens, we say, what happens when you argue with a fool? Now, I'm not saying this particular person was a fool, but sometimes you get into these beefs back and forth, and you don't know which one of them is more ignorant than the other, even though somebody might be right, somebody might be wrong.
Good morning, Wandura. How you doing?
So when you argue with a fool, a passerby can't tell the difference.
Right. So what I wanted to say is about Facebook beefing. It's going to happen more and more. There are some people that still want to support, for example, Mr. Trump. Okay?
You just came right out with that.
There are people who still want to support Mr. Trump. And there are some people with brains in their head.
Oh my God!
There are some people who do not support him.
Now he's going to start Facebook Live beef. Not
I
just
don't mean
Facebook
to,
beef.
but I have a right to my opinion.
You do.
And everyone else has a right to their opinion as well. Matter of fact, I have a cousin that I love very much who's a Trump supporter.
That you're not going to name.
I'm not going to name him now.
Okay.
No, you're right. But that happens, okay? So if you can argue for that guy,
Thank
if you can figure out a way to argue for that guy, you got to have some really, really creative mind.
Right.
You got to be really, really creative and deep-seated in your belief to vote for that guy.
Right.
And I'm not going to let that go because I want to argue my point too.
Great
Right?
to see you too, Wandura. Hey.
Wandura was part of my Salesforce long time ago, 2009, I think, who's WGIV
Hey,
in the mix.
Mr. Michelle, Minister Lucille. So, Facebook Live. Thank you. Make the like. I like the likes. I like likes and I like love. So
how do you handle it?
how do you handle it? So, first of all, I think I handle it respectfully as long as you can. Good morning, Stephanie. Stephanie Washington, Allstate.
Group. You know, whenever anyone wants to become a part of one of my groups or when a friend requests me or want me to do anything, I go to their page. And I check out their page. And I also like to check out a lot of their page because I want to see the type of stuff that they post historically.
Good morning, Gerard.
Good morning, Brother Gerard. But I also have to believe everyone else does that to mine, too. Now, I have to be careful because sometimes I am prone to ugly up my page. And when I say ugly up my page, when I post too much stuff that's political, that uglies up my page. And then I'm deleting it like the next day and those kinds of things, okay?
But you manage your page like it's a business. I mean, you are a Facebook Nazi. I've been calling you a Nazi a lot. I'm sorry. Is that a derogatory
It's all right,
term?
baby. I'm taking it as you know that I pay attention to stuff.
That's how I mean it. That's how I mean it.
But I have several Facebook groups,
Wait,
and I pay attention to everything. You know, you don't just get in my group. You know, I got to go through some stuff. I got to check you out. You know, because I don't want. It becomes. I mean, you can poison the water.
So when you say that they could poison the water, posting their opinion is poisonous, or posting their opinion without respect to another demographic that might be watching it, or posting their opinion and it differs from yours?
All of that matters, okay? Because on your Facebook page, you get to choose. Facebook is free.
Yeah.
You get to choose whatever criteria you want for your page. You can't let anybody come on your page and dictate how your page is going to be run. Okay?
Yeah.
You get to run your page however you like.
Yeah.
And you just don't leave room for nonsense on your page. Now, you get to decide what's nonsense.
Good morning, Bernadette. She says, good morning. May God bless you both. Yes, the delete works, and I agree. Supporting Trump makes one's judgment questionable.
I think so.
There are people that would disagree, Bernadette. I'm not one of them, but there are people that would disagree. Flo says yes to all of the above.
That's true. But you... Man, I've been battling this cold.
I know, but you're healed by his stripes. You are healed.
Start out with sinuses and just, ooh.
Amen.
Everyone seems to have a concoction they recommend for my sinus challenge too.
You won't drink my concoction, so if
No.
you drink anybody else's concoction, you're going to have hell to pay. You better get immediately healed.
Golly.
So no.
I'm not going to drink your concoction.
Good morning, Cheryl Jones. The
Good morning.
boss is on.
Beef. Talk about it.
Facebook beef.
And here's the other challenge too. When people are friends off of Facebook, and then they get into Facebook beefs, you know,
With each other?
with each other.
So then off of Facebook, are you still beefing, or is it like virtual beef and then in person, everything is fine?
For example, like I have some friends
morning,
when I
Angela.
lived in another city.
Angela! That's
Friend-
Mike White's wife.
Oh, good morning. Good morning. How you doing? When I lived in another city, they're still friends of mine, but now I don't see them as much. So we have our conversations on Facebook, you know. And sometimes it's people that I like that I end up getting to a Facebook beef with, and there is a line, and I think everyone has a line that someone could cross, and it's going to get them deleted off your page.
And does that also get them deleted out of your life?
if I bumped into them again, probably not out my life. You know, I'll still be friendly to them, but I'm not going to share Facebook. Matter of fact, we have people in this city that used to be my Facebook friends that's not anymore, that we still see from time to time.
Really?
Yes. And some of the meetings we go to.
You've been Facebook deleting. No time to beef on Facebook nor in person. Flo Ward says life is too short. Well, God bless you. I'm glad that that's the case
Flo
for
is
you.
a pastor, actually.
You're a very peaceful person. I actually need a little beef in my life, and I'm
Really?
a pastor too. I'm a minister, and it's okay.
Why do you feel like you
Good
need
morning,
some
Martha. I don't mean that literally, but I mean a little. The differing. We can differ of opinion peaceably for the most part. But when someone disrespects either my right to an opinion or someone else that's unable to defend their own right to an opinion, gets my dander up, as they used to say.
Okay.
And y'all know me when my dander's up. My niece know right there, Sasha Sugar-Free McBaston. She know we'll go ride out. Somebody get on your nerves. I'm just kidding.
So,
Good
to
morning.
do what Sister Flo was suggesting, to maintain your level of peace, because the stuff comes right now, and the closer we get to the actual election, we got 13 days, 12 days to go. The
Yes.
closer we get, I think more and more stuff's going to come up.
I think so. Good morning, Regini. How are you? And Allison Kalu says on your page, I completely concur. Vetting people that you associate with in person or
That's the
virtually.
word, vetting them.
Vetting people is important because of the optics. You know, ignorant by association.
She's right. And Allison has always been that way. She's consistent. I appreciate you very much, Allison. Allison for years has kind of checked me here and there. Like, for example, one time Allison got on my case. I'm going to tell it, Allison, because
You gonna tell it?
I was posting pictures of me at different events. And Allison gave me this thing about, Brian, you always post the pictures of your events, but you don't tell where you are. If you tell where you are, it'd be much more interesting. You remember that, Allison?
Well, Flo goes on to say that we need customers to run our businesses, so they don't have to like our opinions, just our products and services. Absolutely.
Which brings to mind another point, too.
Good morning, Miss Bessie.
Do you have to bridle yourself on Facebook because of who might check you out?
It depends on what your business is.
Well, because some employers will check it out.
Yeah, it
so
depends
you
on
have
what
to
your
be careful.
business is. Absolutely. Not only do you have to be careful, Flo, Allison said, you put it out there. You put it out there. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I love you, sis.
No censors
I love
on
you,
Facebook
sis.
Live. Said you have a good memory. I think, so for a long time, as much as it is possible to be more private for me, because I think I'm an exhibitionist. I'm a bit of an extrovert, and again, I believe that I have DNA with Sasha McBaston because she's also put it all out there. But there was more time that I had to censor it, depending on the work that I was doing and how I defined my business. For a long time, I kept my personal spiritual beliefs to myself.
Okay.
For business sake, because people were like, well, we don't have to agree with your religious beliefs in order to do business with you. And for a long time I agreed with that until I didn't. And the reason why I don't anymore is because I use the spiritual component of who I am and what I believe in my coaching, and my clients need to be at least accepting to the fact that it's going to be spiritual, personal, and professional development. So I don't keep it a secret anymore.
It's your juke joint.
It's this here my juke joint.
Now, the question is,
We're good, thank you.
have you ever posted something that you regretted posting because of the backlash you got?
No.
No, really? Never?
Does that mean that I thought it was a good idea? No, it was who I was in that moment. And the backlash allowed me to learn, whether to learn more about myself, to correct myself,
Okay.
or to learn that some of the people that I knew were dumb because they didn't agree with me.
And that's it. Now, on Facebook...
That was tongue in cheek.
No, it's not tongue in cheek, because you get to be Lord of your page.
Yeah.
That's my point. You get to be Lord of your page, and if someone is beefing past your line and you get to decide it, you don't have to be Facebook friends anymore. Period. Just let it go. The people that you fire, the people that you let go, don't cause you problems.
Yeah, you said it before. And
I always say that
Yeah.
when I help people to sell better and train salespeople. But the salespeople that you let go don't cause you problems anymore. So many times people hold on to headaches.
Mm-hmm.
Why do that?
You don't need to. Good morning, Abdul. You don't need to hold on to headaches. Good morning, Gwen Smith. Thank you for joining. Hit the likes. Hit the likes. I like likes, and
we
I
only
like
got 2 minutes to go.
Absolutely.
So we get them dressed up. We know what beef is. Now where are we going to send them? What's up?
I don't know.
What parting advice will we offer when it comes to this season of beef?
I think you get to set your own register. You get to decide. Thank you, Allison. She said, bingo to Lisa. You get to decide how you want to interact with the world. You get to decide what price you're willing to pay for it, right? Because there is a price to pay for it. There were some people that told me flat out, if you're always talking about God, if you're always talking about Christ, if you're always talking about religion, we don't want that mixed into our business. And I had to decide, don't want your business. Now, some people would say that I'm cutting off my nose to spite my face, but I could not. First of all, it was almost virtually impossible. I might as well just shut up all the time because my language is peppered with colloquialisms that have to do with spirit.
Wish we had more time because I did get one of those phone calls from a Facebook friend that I had to cut off. And he said that I offended him on my Facebook, you know. We did the right thing by not being Facebook friends anymore.
And that has to happen sometimes. I think sometimes you're better off. We're getting ready to sign off. I want to remind everybody, December is on, and that's actually perfect, that we are collecting coats for Share the Warmth this November the 19th. We'll be handing out coats and warmth items. We'll be having fun over at the Powerhouse on 1420 Beatties-Ford Road, giving back to the community. If you have new or gently used coats, if you have socks, if you have warmth items that you want to contribute, you can either take them to the Powerhouse on Beatties-Ford, that's 1420 Beatties-Ford Road,
Charlotte, North Carolina,
or you can contact me, or you can contact Brian, and you can get that to us. We also take monetary donations. We are 501c3. So
and if you want to volunteer to help,
please,
it'll be some of the most fun you ever had.
Absolutely.
We'll do several events where we give.
Yes.
We always do give, but the friends of ours that come and volunteer, it'll be some of the most fun you ever had.
That's right. In December, Love has been out there with us. We partner with the Charlotte Community Drivers, with Jumping for Life, and all of these other organizations. Maccabees, New Covenant Bible Way Church. Good morning.
Sockham.
That's right. Good morning, Keturah. And we just believe that many hands make light work, and that our brothers and sisters. Thank you so much, Flo, for documenting that. We are at 9:15, and you know the guy over here with the time. My goodness, the timekeeper.
We go for 15 minutes. Tomorrow we're going to do another show, and someone has a suggestion, holla.
Yeah, let us know what you want to hear about. So we appreciate you. We thank you for joining. This is Lisa Santiago McNeil.
And I'm Brian Keith McNeil.
And this has been About Last Night on 895themix.com. The People's Voice, the People's Choice. Your station for personal conversation, business information, and spiritual inspiration. 895themix.com. Available online, on Facebook Live, and on your TuneIn app. Meanwhile, keep walking on water.
We love you guys.
Peace.